Hey, Robin. Hey. Uh, How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I think my mic is dead. I thought I charged it
Oh,
last week. So can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Good, good.
No. There you go.
But
There you
it's
go.
just because
Oh,
it is just Wednesday.
I know. I know. how you feel.
So, how's the pup?
He's crazy as a loon.
Yeah, so is mine. So is mine. It's okay though.
Yeah.
It'll all work out. They'll calm
And
down.
you said yours is 6 months too?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. She's wonderful, but she's got some energy, you know.
Yeah.
So and she likes to be in your face.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she likes to pull my ponytail when I'm trying to do yoga, like
Oh,
her face. Yeah, so it's fun.
there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
go sit down. Go sit. Sit over here. Sit right over here.
All right, so we'll get started. Um, so tonight I want to use our intention as it's something that I heard the other day that someone was telling me. This little point was going to go along with it, but she told me, she says, be a blade of grass amongst the blade of grasses. And I was like, oh, I really like that. Because, a lot of times for me, I feel like I need to hold all these things and do all these things and have all these high expectations on myself and like leap tall buildings. And she helped remind me that sometimes I just need to be a blade of grass among the other blades of grass, and just be. And that really took a lot of weight off of me.
Yeah.
So I think as well, I don't know, I don't know if men, because I'm not a man, struggle with it as much as women do.
I don't think so. I really
I
don't.
don't think they do, but I'm not a man, so I really couldn't tell you. I just know I do, and I know a lot of women that do. So I think it's a good reminder to hear that just to be a blade of grass amongst other blades of grass,
Just be.
And this is the poem that I found, or little poem that I found that says, be more humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, always offering respect unto others and never expecting any in return. Shatiana Mahaprabhu. So, and it does take a little bit of humility to be a blade of grass amongst other blades of grass.
Yes.
So tonight we'll focus on just being and allowing ourselves to be, no expectations, no nothing, just to be here
Okay.
and love on our dog if we need to. So we'll begin in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you, whether it's legs extended out long or in Sukhasana, easy pose. Start to soften the gaze and close the eyes to connect to the breath. Start by inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. We'll stay here for a few more rounds on your own, setting this intention and settling into our space. You allow yourself to set the to-do list onto the shelf. anytime you find yourself picking it back up, just put it back up. Three more breaths here. We'll start to bat the eyelashes open. Coming back into our space. To begin, we're just going to start by tilting the head back. So we're still sitting up tall, stacking that head of her heart and heart of her pelvis to keep the proper alignment in the spine. But we'll just allow the head to fall back, gazing up towards the ceiling. Hands can rest into the lap or on the knees. Then on the exhale, I just want you to take the chin very slowly into the chest. We're going to do that about 3 more times. So inhale, allow the head to come back. Exhale, allow the chin to come into the chest. Inhale, tilt the head back. And roll the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Exhale, take the chin into the chest. Last one. Inhale, allow the head to come back. Exhale, chin into the chest. On your inhale, bring the head back into that neutral spine position. And we're just going to take the right ear towards the right shoulder. Really feel the stretch all to the left side of the neck, down the sides, outside of the left arm. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale through center and left ear, left shoulder. Inhale through center. We're just going to do it one more time on each side. So allow that right ear to come to the right shoulder. Breathing deeply. Releasing any stiffness or tightness that you find along the way. Inhale through center. And then exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Good. Then inhale through center. We're going to put all that motion together now and do some head circles. So we'll just take left ear to left shoulder, chin into the chest, right ear, right shoulder, allow the head to fall back, and then come all the way around. Maybe nice big neck circle. Awakening the cervical spine. Good. Switch directions. Continuing to be mindful of keeping everything stacked, spine straight. And after you get done with your last circle, bring that head back to the neutral position. From here, what we'll do, you take the right hand to the center of your back, and then take the left hand and grab that right elbow and sit up tall. And breathe deeply. You really feel this stretch in the backs, the triceps, all along the side of the body. Possibly even in between the shoulder blades. Two more breaths here. And release. Shake out the wrist if you need to before we switch sides. Now taking the left hand and placing it in the center of the back if possible, or wherever you can reach. Place the right hand on top of that left elbow, sitting up tall, feeling that stretch in the back of that left tricep now. All the way down the left side of the body. Last breath here. And release on the exhale. Take out the wrist. Good. Now from here, I want you to extend the arms out wide. So we're going to bring the palms like this, like you're about to give somebody a hug. And I want you to fold the right fingers in towards you, and then flex through the left hand. And then kind of allow the right ear to come towards the right shoulder as you gaze towards the left hand. Stretching out through the median nerve. You'll feel really good if you're doing a lot of work with the wrist, your hands. And we'll switch sides. So flex that right hand back towards the back of your mat and pull those left fingertips towards you, and then allow that left ear to come towards the left shoulder. As you gaze towards the right. Good. We'll do it one more time on each side. So we'll switch, taking the right fingers in, left hand flex towards the back of the mat. Bring that right ear towards the right shoulder, gaze towards the left. Switch sides. Good. And release. Shaking out the arms. You never realize how much work it is to actually hold your arms up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
All right. So we'll uncross the legs if they're not already. Lengthen the legs out long. We're going to come into our forward fold position or Paschimottanasana. So feet will be flexed up toward you, softness in the backs of the knees, or even taking a deep bend in the knees. Either we'll have the hands on the shins, ankles, peace fingers around the toes, or if you're super flexible, you can wrap the hands around the feet, or even grab the left hand to right wrist. So we'll inhale, sit up tall. Then we exhale, lead yourself to the sternum and take the nose down towards the knees. Even if there's just a slight rounding in the back. And lengthening the back of the neck. Stretching out through the lower back. And opening up through the back of the body. Finding knots in the lower back or a struggle to release. It's one of those times where you can send your breath in that area, allowing you to release. Maybe visualizing the knots unraveling with the mind. On your inhale, release
In front, look at the glass, and start to roll up through the spine, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the head to be the last thing to come up. Good. From here, we'll swing the legs to the side to come onto all fours into our tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrist bones and hips over knees. To move through a few cycles of cat-cow. We're going to inhale, drop the belly with the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, find your navel to spine connection. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine. Allow the head to come in. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhaling. Followed by the exhale. I want you to inhale back to that neutral spine position. We're going to take our right foot in between the hands, whichever way we can get there. Start to bring that left knee back slightly, come to our low lunge position. Option to keep the hands down onto the mat, either with tented palms or keeping them flat, or you can bring the hands up to the knee. Gaze is forward. Pressing down through all 4 corners of that right foot. Pressing firmly into the back of that. On an exhale, your hands now are not down onto the mat. Please bring them there. And start to peel the right hip crease towards the back of the mat, flexing the right foot towards the ceiling, coming into half Hanuman or half splits. Option to keep the hands down low around the calves, or you can walk the hands inward towards the outside of that left knee, or you can even bring it up onto the blocks if you like to stay tall. I always tell people I like to stay low with my center of gravity. On your inhale, come back through center, placing that right foot back down onto the mat, framing the foot. Draw the right knee into the chest, extend it out long behind you on the inhale, and then on the exhale, place it back down to next to the left. So switch sides, bring the left knee in, placing it in between the hands for our low lunge. Start to scoot that right knee back slightly, pressing firmly to the back of that right foot. All 4 corners of the left foot, same options as before. Draw the head up towards the ceiling, radiating the chest forward, wherever you may be. Bringing your hands back down to the mat if they're not already there. You start peeling the right hip crease towards the back of the left hip crease towards the back of the mat as you flex through that left foot towards the ceiling, coming into your half splits on the opposite side. Same options as before, standing low, medium, or coming all the way up. And then allow the head to come in and maybe just gaze down at the shin. On an inhale, come back through center, placing the left foot back down onto the mat, and bring the left knee into the chest, extend it out long, inhaling. And then on the exhale, bring it back down towards the right. We'll take the knees wide and enter into a child's pose, toes to touch, extend the arms forward, melt the chest onto the mat, followed by the head. And inhale, pressing through the hands. We're going to start to work the legs towards the back of the mat to lower ourselves onto the belly, entering into a Sphinx posture. So the shoulders will be stacked over the elbows, pressing firmly into the hand. Crown will be ascending up towards the ceiling. Good. Then on an inhale, we'll lift that and flex through that, or point through that right foot, engaging the glute and draw and point it towards the back of the mat, lifting the thigh bone off the mat if possible. And release. We'll switch sides, so point through that left foot, activating that left glute. We lift the thigh bone off the mat if possible, really pressing the hip points into the mat. Breathing deeply. And release. We'll do that one more time on each side. So inhale to the right side, pointing to that toe, lifting that thigh bone off the mat as you engage the glute. And release. Switch sides. Engage the left glute as you point through the toe. Press your hands into the mat to lift the chest. And release on the exhale.
From here, we're gonna do that fancy move I like to call flip flop, so we'll come onto our backs. Whichever way you find possible, just roll it over. So with the left leg extended out long, we'll bring the right knee in, interlace the hands behind the back of the right hamstring as that right foot is flexed.
Okay.
So the right knee will be bent for now, and you just hug that right knee in toward you. I'll lengthen the leg up towards the ceiling as you flex through the foot and draw that leg a little bit closer. Good. While you're here, if you want to make some nice ankle circles in both directions, please feel free to do so. Taking a bend in that right knee, placing the hands on the outside of that shin, hugging that right knee in towards the chest. Good. And then on the exhale, take it up and over, placing the right foot on the outside of that left knee. Keeping the left foot flexed with the softness of the back of the left knee. Stay here and feel a stretch on the outside of that right hip. Releasing the right foot from the ground. Bring it back over and extend the leg out long. So we will switch sides now as the right leg lengthens. Bring the left knee in, interlace the hands behind the back of the hamstring as you flex through that left foot, keeping that left knee bent.
On an inhale, extend that left foot up towards the ceiling as you continue to flex through that left foot. And maybe draw that left knee in towards you slightly a little. Release the clasp one back behind the hamstring as you bend through that left knee, placing the hands on the outside of the left shin. Hug the knee into the chest. And on the exhale, take that left knee up and over. Place the left foot on the outside of that right knee as you continue to flex through that right foot, but maintain softness in the back of that right knee. As you release the right foot from the mat, bring it back over to the other side of that left knee. We're going to bring the feet together, soles of the feet together. If you have a couple of blocks close by, you can grab them. Because we're coming into Supta Baddha Konasana or Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly posture. So you can place the blocks underneath the knees or even underneath the hips or even using pillows to help alleviate any distress that you may feel in the hips. So soles of the feet together, allow the legs to fall open. Allow the lower back or sacrum to be flush with the mat as your head ascends towards the top of the mat. You can choose to allow the hands to rest onto the belly or on the tops of the thighs or just on the sides of your mat. Anytime it becomes too much in this position for your hips, please feel free to back out and enter in when you are ready. Find yourself clenching in the hips. Invite a release there. Seems to be a space where we hold any trapped emotions or traumas. On an inhale, bring the knees back together, placing the feet firmly back onto the mat. Then we're going to hug the knees towards the chest, keeping a soft point in the toes. Extend the arms out wide here. So the hands will be in a Texas T position out the sides of your mat. And we're going to inhale, allow the knees to fall to the left as you gaze over the right shoulder. Then exhale through center. So you draw the knees through center. Inhale, allow the knees to fall to the right as you gaze over the left shoulder. Exhale through center. We'll do it 2 more times like that. So inhale to the left, gazing over the right. Exhale through center. Inhale to the left, to the opposite side. Exhale through center. Last one, inhale to the left. Exhale through center. Inhale to the right. And exhale through center. Take the feet back down to the mat and extend that left leg out long, keeping the arms in the Texas T position, or you can take them to cactus arms. Allow the right knee to fall heavy over the left as you gaze over the right shoulder and coming into a supine twist. We'll inhale, bring that right knee back through center. Exhaling when we get there. Lengthen the right leg out long as you bend in the left knee. But moving to the opposite side, allow that left knee to fall heavy over the right, gazing over that left shoulder.
Good. Inhale, bring that left knee back through center. Exhaling when we get there. We're gonna move through reclining pigeon posture, so take the right foot over the left knee. Bring the left knee in towards you, interlacing the hands behind the back of the hamstring. Keep the feet flexed here. You can press the right knee out to open it more through the hip. Puppy really wants to help here. On the exhale, release. Releasing the right foot from the top of the left. So the left foot crosses over the right, hugging the right knee in, and interlacing behind the back of the right hamstring.
Okay.
Release the back of that right hamstring now, allowing the right foot to come back to the mat. Uncross the left off the right. We'll start to extend the legs out long to come into Shavasana. So take the legs as wide as the mat or wider, and allow the hands to come wide as the mat or wider. Release the shoulder blades down the back of the body, closing the eyes, and allowing them to fall heavy into the back of the skull. Unhinge the jaw. And let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. Start to feel the upper arm bones, followed by the lower arm bones. Press firmly into the floor as you relax every muscle. The wrists loosen. Your fingers feel light. Feel the chest expanding with each inhale. And the belly deflating with each exhale.
Feel this movement within the body. Start to descend into the hips. As it relaxes through the glutes. To the hamstrings. The quads. Washing over the knees. Down the fronts of the shins. Caressing the backs of the calves. Feel warmth wrapping around the ankles. Feel lightness in your feet. As you rest in Shavasana.